On October 29, 2013, the Atlanta Families Awards for Excellence in Education surprised 10 APS educators with $7,500 awards, including funds for innovative classroom projects, professional development, and a personal stipend. The announcements were a complete surprise for each winner, and the organization worked quietly behind the scenes to keep it that way. Winners were celebrated with oversized checks, t-shirts for their students, and special guests. The day started early at Kips Drive Academy, where gifted education teacher Amber Stewart got a big surprise and a big check for her efforts. She wishes to increase civic engagement through student media by helping her students become budding journalists.
Last night, kind of getting everything together, a little bit stressed out, and then this morning I just came in and they were having some type of ceremony, so I was just kind of waiting for the parent to come in the background, and they mentioned my name, so I was just really shocked. I had no idea what was going to happen or what was going on. I was just very, very excited about it.
A normal yet regular day of instruction quickly turned to a surprise and then a celebration for this Garden Hills Elementary educator, Kelly Petrello. Her project advocates a more tech-savvy environment for her students.
My name's Nancy Meister and I'm with the Atlanta Board of Education. And on behalf of the Atlanta Families, everybody come on in. We want to present
I'm so confused right now. I'm, overwhelmed. This is just so amazing. I'm very excited for the kids. I really just can't wait to tell the kids what this is all about and how this is really going to change the classroom for the rest of the year. So just very excited and grateful. The project is to implement a digital citizen, so to have iPads and computers in the classroom so that when the kids are presenting, they can present in a video and audio manner, and then upload those to the internet, and so that they can be used for future classrooms as well. So to teach the students teaching students.
Gifted language arts educator Jennifer Hall nearly blushed at the fanfare she received while summoned to the Brown Middle School auditorium. Her award will be a big boost for her efforts to expand an existing film and Shakespeare program.
A check for $7,000.
It was all quiet before the big announcement at Spark, better known as the Springdale Park Elementary School. The school had two big awards, thus making it an even bigger event on this occasion. Fourth grade educator Jenny Lockwood received the first one for the school. Her project advocates a science and technology platform. Music educator Brianna Turgeon was the second day's recipient at the school and was warmly greeted by students as well. Her platform advocates the connection between science and music. Among the crowd were partners and the one and only Captain Planet, who clearly kept things lively for the children at Springdale Park. A routine round-trip visit to the Media Center was detoured by what was perhaps the surprise of a lifetime for first-grade teacher Hannah Yu. She was greeted with cheers and more cheers for the award announcement. Her project, entitled Break the Cycle, hopes to empower parents to become better literacy advocates.
We are pleased to announce that Ms. Wu is a 2013 winner of the Atlanta Families Awards for Excellence in Education. Congratulations. You and your students have worked hard and earned this award for your amazing accomplishments. You significantly increased their gains in student achievement. You've worked with them on their self-esteem, and you have not only done that with the teachers in this room today, but you have collaborated with many stakeholders to make this possible for your students. It's with great pleasure that I present you with this check for $7,500.
Nothing particularly on my mind. I was just kind of shocked to see everyone. It was definitely unexpected, so I don't know what to say. I'm just still not really believing that this is happening actually. It just feels like a dream. So I'm going to use $3,500 to increase the parent awareness, and I'm going to maybe save up most of the personal award that I'm going to get, and then I'm going to try and look for an amazing professional development opportunity with the rest.
A well-deserved award went to this Booker T. Washington High School early college educator whose project integrates the use of technology with mathematics for her students. If all goes well, touchpads, iPods, and digital video will be a common theme in her classes. It was all smiles for this awardee who had rousing support from her students.
We so appreciate what you bring to the classroom every day. It's teachers like you who make a difference. And I just want to tell you congratulations. Thank you so much for your efforts. It's apparent that you're doing great things. When we look at the progress that your students make year after year after year, how they exceed expectations on state standards, it's phenomenal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The Kipways Academy principal was greeted by hundreds of his peers while rushing to the gym to tend to what he thought was an emergency. Dwight Hosang's project titled Gentlemen of Distinction encourages a boys mentoring program for the most at-risk boys in the school.
You have collaborated within the school and greater community to aid in your work all along the way. And simply put, you are the best of the best in Atlanta Public Schools. Is this check for $7,500?
Well, my project is for Gentlemen of Distinction. So for the last few years, we've had a group of gentlemen in the 5th through 8th grades that we work with who are having academic and behavioral issues. So we can use this money to kind of make the program a little more robust. I plan to take them out on some trips. I want to get some speakers in the building. I want to get particular resources that we can read as a class to help them, just improve their performance in school overall.
Your children have excelled, and not only have they excelled, they've also grown their self-esteem. You have collaborated with your colleagues as well as with the community, and I'm really proud to say that you're one of the best of our best. We have a check for $7,500. And of this $7,500, you don't get to keep it all. $1,500 is for a professional development experience of your choice. $3,500 is for your school project, and I have to read it here, a language enrichment program to strengthen literacy skills and increase high school graduation rates among Douglas High School students. And after you subtract those two numbers, you have $2,500, which is yours to keep.
French and history educator Corinne Hardy was completely surprised at what she believed was a routine visit to the main office at Douglas High School. After a greeting from Superintendent Errol Davis, she was well received by her students and peers. Literacy skills and improvement is high on her agenda for her award.
I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to continue to serve the students in Atlanta Public Schools in this way. I will use the gift to get materials for my students. I'm just thinking about a literacy program with maybe books on tape and all of the ancillary materials that I need to support their learning.
The final stop of the day brings us to a program whose principal thought she was going to see a visit from an astronaut at her school. She was greeted by a room full of students and colleagues from all around the district. Her project focuses on parental involvement with the reward system.
Super excited about being able to win this award that really supports not only the school but also our community at large. The project that we're doing is called See Prizes, and it's really for them to earn points, both our parents as well as our students, for being engaged not only in their student workload but also with the parents in terms of doing some things around the school. Really getting points, very similar to where you have the rewards cards that you put on your keychain, very similar to that, and you're able to kind of give back to the school but also redeem some rewards later. So it could be in the form of uniforms that you could buy back. It could be a school store item, maybe a pencil or something, or it also could be something as big as field trip money to be able to pay for field trips. So we're just really excited about that, just to bring and raise the level of student and parent engagement into the school community.
And this is what we're about across the entire district. Curriculum instruction just has a central focus on classroom instruction and school leadership, but across the district the expectation is that we put these exceptional models out there, and people such as Allison Shelton are absolute exemplars of what we believe to be the very finest among educators, not only in Atlanta Public Schools, but across the state and beyond. And so we're just really always so excited to be a part of these announcements.